So in 2005, we decided to take a look at purchasing the rights to a machine called the Flatmaster. And so we decided to redesign it, and what we have in front of us actually is the design of our very first machine. Our whole concept was built around square with multiple heads that overlap and counter-rotate to each other. So it allows the machine to almost hover in place because there's no pull with it. And then variable speed. In other words, we can adjust the speed to accommodate the surface. Now you can walk at a much quicker pace across the floor because all the heads are cutting at the same time, all the heads are cutting at the same speed, the whole surface of the floor is being covered. On a 3-head planetary, you have to allow all the heads to affect the floor, and so you have this gap in the center of a planetary that nothing is happening. So that's why you have to walk at a much slower pace. The challenge that we've had to face over the years is that we're different. We're the first company to actually introduce a 3-year warranty. Parts and labor, no questions asked. We don't care how many hours you put on it. We are also the first company that introduced natural diamond technology in our tooling and then improved it by moving to the geological specified diamond tooling that addresses all the challenges that we face today with very hard concrete. We're trying to focus on the pain points in the industry that you run into on a daily basis, in whether it's concrete, hardwood, terrazzo, or stone. Number 1, edging. We're the first company that actually built a machine that could edge to within 3 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch of the wall. Number 2 is power. It's always been a challenge to get the right power. And so with having our variable frequency drives, these inverters that allow us to adjust the speed and also to be able to take the same machine and walk over and plug into a single phase 230 or plug into a 3-phase 230, the same machine, that's huge. The number 3 pain point, of course, is production. What is the most expensive cost that you're really looking for or looking at? It's labor. And so we are always trying to find ways to reduce the labor cost. In other words, improve your efficiency and improve your profitability. Many of our customers are doing surface prep only, removing coatings and so on and that. But there was this transition to go from removing a coating to polishing. And so we thought, why don't we have tooling that's specific for surface preparation, where the tooling design it becomes even more effective, and that's why we introduced the sharks in our tooling. But then we went to a teardrop, and it took us a while to develop a technology that worked efficiently, and the teardrop has just proven to be a dream. And then there was the challenge of the transition from metals to resins. We came up with a product that took a lot of time and a lot of engineering, a lot of testing to come out with a resin that was a transition tool that allowed us to eliminate that extra step of having to add a metal. Those 100 grit achromics changed our business, especially when it came to polishing. But the other advantage is it tightens the floor so much. And that's when we normally densify, is right after we run the achromics. The earlier you can densify the floor, the harder the concrete's going to be. And then what's the advantage to that? You're going to get a higher shine. The harder the floor, the higher the shine. So one of our goals from the very beginning of the business was to also develop a sandpaperless system for hardwood. And now we can say confidently that we have a system that allows you to use a diamond abrasive, special shape, using our geological specified diamond tooling. So it allows you to sand the floor without having to worry about stall marks, divots, chatter on the floor. And that in itself is really a unique solution and development in the hardwood restoration industry. This is not just about us. This is about you. And if there's something that you would like to find out more information about, or you've got a problem that you need a solution to, feel free to talk to us. That's what we're here for today, is to be able to help you deal with any of the challenges, regardless of the floor surface, that you may be encountering. And you know, maybe we'll have a solution, but if not, we'll certainly find ways to come up with one that will help you. We're not finished yet. We're still working on developing new solutions, new technology that will meet the needs of all of our discerning customers.